I'll sue. That's what people often say when someone gets injured. And everyone wants to compensate people who are hurt. And we want to punish those who did the hurting. So we have lawsuits. But lawsuits have unintended consequences.
It's part of America, right? Huck Finn and Jim are just two of the millions of us who've enjoyed the beauty of a natural swimming hole. Before we built so many pools, this was what going swimming meant. But increasingly, the joy of diving in is forbidden because people who head over to the old swimming hole are met with signs that say, "Keep out." This used to be the center of summer activity in High Falls, New York. Barbara Esmark told us she couldn't believe what the town had lost.
People were having a good time. It wasn't wild. It wasn't late at night. It was just a good summer time, and that's what it was. People were having a ball.
So why is it closed now? Because the man who owns this land is worried that if someone gets hurt, they'll sue him.
The reason I'm afraid of being sued, naturally, is because it can take everything I own.
Right. He bought his land from the local fire department, which was warned by its lawyers. Get rid of it.
People will sue you for anything, and we had a huge exposure down there, and we just felt that we needed to get rid of it in the best interest of our residents of our district.
Lawyers.
Joanne McParland still swims here, but only because she climbs over the barrier and sneaks in. She'd been swimming here 25 years.
It's sad to me what's happening because children aren't going to know that anymore. They're just going to know swimming pools.
How many summer pleasures have we lost because people are afraid of being sued?
Today, fewer kids have a chance to learn to dive like this because school diving programs have been dropped. And across the country, lots of diving boards have been taken out of pools, especially the high boards. For 30 years at this pool, a high board helped kids test their limits.
I once stepped up on it, but I was too afraid to go off it.
Now she won't even have the chance to try because the high board is gone.
It's kind of a tragedy, and people feel like this kind of rite of summer fun has been lost.
Economist Steve Moore was so upset about the loss of that high dive in Fairfax County, Virginia, he wrote this Wall Street Journal column about it. Doing his research, he assumed he'd find an epidemic of diving accidents at the pool. But no.
We've had that high diving board for 30 years. And do you know how many serious accidents we've had? 0.
And nationwide, the government says diving accidents are rare. But there might be an accident and a lawsuit. Better get rid of every risk, even good ones.
I wish the high dive was here. I could love just like diving off it or doing a flip. It just made my day.
Of course, the lawyers say they only sue when there are unnecessary risks or negligence, and they claim their suits make life safer. But do they?
Banning things doesn't necessarily make us safer.
The major source of accident at swimming pools is when people dive off the shallow end of the pool. And what diving boards do is they provide people with a visual image of where the shallow end is and where the deep end is. And so, in fact, diving boards can actually enhance the safety of a swimming pool.
Similarly, at the old swimming hole, do no trespassing signs make people safer?
I snuck on, now I have to sneak off.
Is Joanne safer sneaking in to swim? Bans encourage people to break the rules. 6 years ago, a 21-year-old man, instead of entering here, went to a more dangerous part of the swimming hole to gain access, and he drowned. And what exactly do these no trespassing signs teach kids? Children learn by testing their limits, gauging what they can handle. Closing swimming holes and taking down diving boards can make kids less self-protective. Yes, many kids may fall and hurt themselves swimming or climbing trees. But are we happier or safer when they aren't even given a chance to try? Give me a break.